It's the day after Christmas, and I'm working. I've got all this money and this big, beautiful house and these Bugattis and Paganis and all these expensive things, and here I am working the day after Christmas. And people with nothing, people who can barely pay their bills, are going to wait until January 1st before they go and try and make some money. Isn't that incredible? 2025 was the year in which a lot of people simply gave up on their dreams. I saw it with my own eyes. 3 years ago, I used to say, escape the matrix and see fire inside of people. I'd see their souls alight. And now when I say escape the matrix, a lot of people just stay dead. 2025 was the year they just quit. They just thought, it's impossible. 2026 is your year if you want it to be. It's certainly my year. 2026 is my year. You think because I lost a fight that it's not my fucking year when I collect my yacht and sit with my beautiful children? Of course it's my year. Next time you're getting up for work and you're tired, and you're, gotta clock in, gotta do the commute. It's an hour-and-a-half drive. It's raining. I'm so stressed. Just imagine the guy in jail. He'll stay in bed another half an hour. How you doing, Mike? You good? Yeah, good. I'm asleep. Wake up. What have they prepared me for breakfast today? No concern for the price of food. No concern for inflation. Come downstairs, full spread. Breakfast. Cigarette? Thanks. Yep. Can't wait to sit around and talk all day. Might hit the gym later. Might spend some time in the library. Get a law degree. Sounds like a good day to me. Call that punishment. As opposed to what? The commute and the office. And then looking at the food prices like a brokey sitting there making TikTok videos, crying your eyes out. The chicken's gone up. I can't afford chicken anymore. And what more slave-minded but then to sit and say, I'm not in the position I want to be. And I know I need to change something. I know I need to dedicate myself. I need to really get up there and try. But I can't do it until the 1st of January. I can't do it until, the calendar changes. These days between Christmas and New Year, where I have absolutely nothing else to do, I'm not prepared to work during. I really think that God created these days simply to separate winners from losers. I think that what these days are for. I've always said this is the winner's New Year. The day after Christmas is the day that people who are serious about their dreams begin to work. That's the only reason these days exist. What else are you doing with them? Eating leftovers? There's nothing else to do now. And the fact that most people aren't working at all, that gives you double karmic bonus for working. Do you understand? To be the person who is working when everyone else refuses to be the one who is dedicated when everyone else is lazy, that gives you double powers. Now is the time that you get serious about the work that must be done. Not January 1st, you do it now. Of course, unless you've quit, like a lot of people in 2025 have. I can't make a man fight if he doesn't want to fight. A lot of you have been listening to me for many years telling you that you need to escape, and your excitement is gone. Your motivation is gone. Your dedication never existed. You've quit and you've accepted your life path, and you're going to live with regret. You're going to lay on your deathbed wishing you tried. What is the lesson that I've taught the whole world only a week ago? It's okay to fail, but you have to try. Most of you aren't even prepared to try anymore. But for the few of you that are, for the few of you that understand, waiting until January 1st is in many ways setting yourself up for failure. That delay, that procrastination, you will pay the price for. For those of you who understand that if you are serious about getting anything done, it must be done instantly. That God rewards people who take instant and immediate action. For those of you who want to make money today, who want to have a life worth living in 2026, who actually want to escape the matrix, I hope all of you become more famous, more well-known, more rich, more successful than I am. You're watching my show. I want the absolute best for you. I'm not a hater. I'm not one of them fucking guys who wants others to lose so he feels better. I want all of my students to win. Top G is not about fighting. Top G is not about never losing. Top G, everyone says to me, is you helped with my mindset. You helped me. That's what I am about. That's what all of this is about. Perhaps that's why God made me lose, so that I had things to say on today's emergency meeting besides, ha ha ha, I won. Maybe that's why. I want you guys to win. I want you to win more than you want to win. Because when I try and teach you how to win, you won't do it. I'm trying to drag you to happiness. while you kick and scream like a f***ing child, refusing to do any work, refusing to try. If me as an imperfect person can achieve so much, why don't you have everything you want? Is it because I take risks that you won't take? Is it because I'm not scared of being laughed at? Is it because I understand that the clock is ticking? Is it because I have urgency inside of my soul? Is it because I do not need motivation? Because I am determined? Is it because I understand that I am not going to waste 3 years wondering what if? I just want to go and find out now? Why do I, an imperfect, beatable man, have so much more than you? Why does Andrew Tate, a man who is beatable and fallible and human, have so much more than me? You should have the same things I have. I think a lot of you hold back on being who you want to be because you're afraid of people's negative opinion of you. If you are worried about other people's opinion of you, they already own you. They already control you. If you are worried about what they are going to say or what they think about you, even if you need the praise, they own you.
You shouldn't need motivation to do hard things. It should be very much the opposite. Hard is fantastic. You need to be waking up and training your mind to approach difficult things with excitement.
So this year is the year to get your act together. That has to be now. It has to be a hero's year. On the 1st of January, when everyone tries to pull motivation out their ass, there's going to be a week or so where people are going to try really hard, and all the blessings from God have to be divvied up amongst all the peasants before they eventually quit and give up. You are sitting here right now watching a stream from billionaires who are going to give you advice, and you could either act on that advice and change your life, or you could refuse to act and then sit and message us again on the next new year and say, it was a hard year, I'm struggling. Of course you're struggling because you're refusing to work and you're refusing to act.
If you are watching this, if you are prepared to dedicate yourself, if you're prepared to pay attention, if you're prepared to try, you are going to win because most people never do. And once you get to the top, you're going to understand it was doable. It was always doable. And the people crying and lamenting that their life sucks at the bottom, to a degree, deserve it because they didn't try when everyone who's up here did try. It's an elite club of triers. This is why people at the bottom were like, the rich don't help the poor. The rich try and help the poor, but you can't help people who won't help themselves.
This is important, especially if you are at home and you're not yet as successful as you want to be. If you don't have your life in exactly the place you want it, if you still feel trapped, whether it's financially or some other way, after the disappointment, swallow the disappointment. Take a minute and look around you and say, I deserve more than this. But then, what's the important point? You must begin to work instantly.
Everybody knows that traditional education is a scam, and everybody knows that their job is never going to pay them enough to buy a house, to outpace inflation and taxes. They know these things. Instead, the Matrix has beaten them down so heavily and demoralized them to the point where they're just happy to stay a slave. If you went to the gym and someone told you you're going to be in perfect shape in 9.5 months, that's when you're finally going to have your six-pack. You're going to be in perfect shape, and the sun is going to hit you, and you're going to look amazing, and all the women are going to want you in 9.5 months at 10:34 on a Tuesday morning if you stick to this workout routine. Then you'd go to the gym every day, and you'd be happy in 9.5 months on that Tuesday morning. But that's not how it works, is it? You go to the gym, you work your ass off, and you don't see any change at all for a long time. You have to believe in the training, believe in the work you are doing, believe in the end it's all going to pay off. That's how the gym works. That's how money works. That's how everything works. Most of you are capable of doing it for the gym. You know that if you go long enough and train hard enough, you will get the result in the end, but you're not capable of doing it for the money. You're not capable of saying, if I sit here, if I continue to do this, if I stay on the right path, in the end, I'll be rich. You sit and wonder, well, I've done a day's work now and I wasn't paid today. I did a whole day's work and I didn't get money today, so I'm going to quit. Imagine you applied that to the gym. I went to the gym and I lifted weights and I'm still fat, so I'm going to quit. All of your remunerations, everything you deserve, the universe is the most fair force on the planet. Absolutely everything you deserve in this world is given to you. I deserve all my millions and all my global fame. You deserve exactly what you've got. And if you want more, you have to work, you have to earn it, and it will be given to you.
I promise you guys, I wanted money.
I wanted to get rich. I wanted money so bad I couldn't live broke. I knew I deserved a life better than fucking wage slavery. I knew I couldn't listen to a HR department. I knew I couldn't listen to some retard telling me what to do. I knew I couldn't watch people less smart than me have more money than I had. I knew I couldn't watch people have Ferraris if I didn't have one. I needed money. I wanted money. I was ready to do anything for money. And guess what I got? Hundreds of millions of liquid dollars cash. Because I wanted it. You're always going to do what you want. Have you noticed that you're actually quite a motivated person? You jerk off every time you want to. Because that's what you want to do. So you need to make yourself want other things and motivation goes away.
You believe if you do some work, you deserve to be paid. And you want to know exactly how much you're going to be paid, when the money is going to come, before you do the work. That is your problem. Most people who have ever achieved anything in the world have put in thousands of hours of work into something without any guarantee they're going to get paid. They took a leap of faith. They believed in themselves, and more importantly, they believed in the work. Stop worrying about when all of this is going to pay off. Find work worth doing and focus on the work, because work works.
Now is the time. Every single day you need to wake up, take action, and get things done. It is extremely important that you are never in a position where you lack motivation ever again. It is extremely important that you never fuck up an opportunity that is handed to you ever again. And these things are conscious choices you make by changing your lifestyle.
A lot of the reasons why you're not taking risks and you're not doing things is you're worried. You're concerned about how, if it goes wrong, or the problems that come with it, or can I afford it? There is no price for failure anymore. You can do whatever you want. You can try a new business today. You can try and make money right now. That could all go wrong. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're going to get the bubonic plague. Are you? You're going to end up getting hung, drawn, and quartered. And nothing's going to happen. So stop being a bitch and try anyway. It's better to try and fail and know you couldn't do it than sit and wonder what your life could be if you stop being a lazy piece of shit. The first time you do anything, you're going to suck at it. That's how life works. The first time you try something, you're going to suck, and that's where most people quit. But if you continue to try it over and over again, you will get better. That's the guarantee. That's the magic. Every time you try something repeatedly, you get better at it. Guaranteed. That is a guarantee. You can take it to the bank. So when you know that, how can you struggle to find the motivation or the discipline to try at something, because you know for a fact you're going to get better? If you train, you're going to get stronger. Guaranteed. If you hopscotch, you're going to get better at motherfucking hopscotching. Guaranteed. If you want to learn how to make money, you dedicate yourself, you keep doing what you're supposed to do, and you'll get better at making money. So imagine how short-sighted you must be. Imagine how empty your pot of chi. Imagine how weak your consciousness. To understand that guaranteed results come from applied effort and still not finding the gumption to apply yourself. I am promising you a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The universe has promised you endless riches and fame and significance. The universe itself is promising you everything you have ever desired if you continue to try. And knowing that, if you still can't force yourself to try over and over again, then you deserve to lose. Because most of you, even though you have a shitty, brokey job, your life's fine. You go to work, you waste your time, you waste your life, but your bills are paid, you get to eat every day, your dick gets wet now and again, your life's fine. What's the punishment for not trying? The punishment is wondering, could your life have been better? If you have no shame, if you're not the kind of person with honor and dignity, then you don't feel a punishment. You just get to work your bullshit job and have your bullshit life. But if you have any kind of shame, you sit and wonder, could I be doing more? The punishment's self-inflicted.
Become a great listener. Get around successful people and listen. Listen to what they say. And listen to how they say it. There is something to be said for style as well as content. And never has listening to successful people been easier or less costly than it is today. And you can listen to their ideas while you do something else. While driving your car, exercising, getting dressed in the morning, anytime. Listen over and over again and feel their ideas become your ideas. Their inspiration, your inspiration. They'll lift your spirit. They'll keep your mind on what's important, on your goal and how you can achieve it. Ideas well written, well spoken, well received, well learned, and well invested can be your driving life force for wealth and happiness. But remember, you can work hard and be sincere all your life and wind up broke and unhappy. You've got to be better than a good worker. You've got to be a good listener. Watch what successful people do. Here's why. Success leaves blues. Spend the money and time and the effort. They're all investments, time, effort, and money. But the payoff is so great, it's hard to compare the cost to the reward. Set up an educational fund. Remember, the best money spent is the money spent to cultivate the genius of your own mind and spirit.